So students, today under chapter molecular basis of inheritance we are going to learn very interesting topic, human genome project. In our last class we have learnt about Lac-Operon model. If you remember, that is a method of gene expression in prokaryotes in bacteria. Today we are going to learn human genome project. This is very interesting according to me. Not only science student, everybody wants to know. Are you interested in knowing how many genes are there in human body? Definitely not one or two or hundreds or thousands. It will be millions. Okay. If you start counting how many genes are there in the body, can you finish by today? No, it's not possible. It will take so many years. And how to do that? How to count? So human genome project is that project only where they want to know how many genes are there in the human body and how many nitrogen bases are there, base pairs like A, T, G, C, adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. How many are there in the whole body? They want to know. And they also want to know how many nitrogen bases are there in one cell of human body, because one cell contains 46 chromosomes. In each chromosomes, the DNA of one cell is 2.2 meters. No? So how many nitrogen bases are there in whole body and whole cell, they want to know. That is human genome project, because genetic makeup of an organism lies in the DNA. Genetic makeup means what kind of DNA I have, that kind of DNA is not there in any other organisms. That is how I am unique. Not only I am unique, you all are unique. Every person is unique. Unique means I am talking about everybody special with respect to genetic content. Means what kind of genes are there in their body. Everybody is different. Like I am different from you, you are different from me, because you have different genes, I have different genes. But we have a similarity also. What similarity? All the human beings in this world are having 99.9% same genes. Only 0.1% difference we have. Okay, on my own I am not saying, scientists said, it is there in the textbook, you can check also if you want. So similarity between you and me is 99.9% same genes. We all the human beings in this world have 99.9% same genes, only 0.1% difference is there. Okay, that means whether it is 0.1% or 0.01%, what is important is at least 0.1% difference is there. That is what makes you and me different. No? So DNA contains genetic information about one particular organism. Genetic information means how the person should look like. See, I look like this and no one else looks like this in the whole world. That is how we are different. Why I look like this? Because of genes present in my body. So the genetic information or genetic content, that is content of genes, is present in DNA. So genetic content of the organism lies means present in genetic content of the organism lies in its DNA, and they want to know DNA sequence. Sequence means DNA is a very long thread-like structure. How many nitrogen bases are there in that, and what kind of nitrogen bases are there, how it is arranged. Like suppose this is a DNA, one small part I am showing here. It will have all A, T, G, C, C, G, G, C, no? Then A, T, T, A, like that. So this is a DNA sequence. Sequence means what kind of nitrogen bases are there, A, T, G, C. That is called genetic or DNA sequence. That is arrangement of nitrogen bases in the DNA. How these nitrogen bases A, T, G, C are arranged in the long thread-like DNA, that is what we call DNA sequence. So scientists' idea and scientists' aim is to sequence the DNA of human beings, because they want to know how one person is different from others, and they also want to know how many genes and how many nitrogen bases are there in human body. What is the meaning of genome? Genome means it is a complete set of genes present in the whole body. Okay, so how many genes are there in the whole body? That is what we call genome. Like if you want to know how many genes are there in cockroach, that is a total number of genes present in cockroach is what we call genome, or complete set of genes of an organism is called genome. Okay, so human genome project means they wanted to know how many genes or complete set of genes present in the whole body. Not only their aim was not only to know how many genes are there, their intention was to remove all that nitrogen bases, remove the DNA and see whether nitrogen bases are, what kind of nitrogen bases are there. So their aim was to remove DNA, to remove the DNA and to sequence the DNA. Sequence means arrange the DNA in a long thread-like form and to know what kind of nitrogen bases are there. And they also want to know how many genes are there in human body, how many nitrogen bases are there, or how many base pairs are there. Pair means, you know, A and T is one pair, because A is one nitrogen base, T is one nitrogen base. When A binds to T, that is called base pair. No? So they want to know how many base pairs are there. How many base pairs are there in human body. Okay, so you know that human genome will have 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs. 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs are there in human genome. I mean, complete set of genes present in the whole body of human being will contain 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs, like this AT, GC. AT is one base pair, GC is one base pair. Like that, how many are there? 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs are there in human genome or human body. Okay, so what was the aim? I mean, why they wanted to do human genome project, or what they wanted to do in human genome project? They just wanted to know how many genes are there in human body, and second thing is they wanted to remove the DNA sequence, and they wanted to store that DNA sequence as a data in computers. Because a scientist, one who removes DNA sequence, only he will know how many genes are there. Other people also should know, not only knowing. So their aim was to remove DNA sequence, to store the DNA sequence information in the database, that is in the computers, and whenever they want that data, they can retrieve. Retrieve means, you know, like you ask anything in the computer, it will give you. So it will give you only when it is stored there. So that is what. So they wanted to know how many genes are there in human body, and they wanted to remove DNA sequence, and they wanted to count how many base pairs are there in human body, and they also wanted to store that information in the database, and whenever they want, they will retrieve it. Okay, so this is what the idea, and some more some more aims they had that we are going to discuss under heading goals of human genome project, that is separate. I just told you because you had interest to know what is exactly human genome project. Genome means complete set of genes in the whole body, that is how many genes are there in my entire body is genome. Okay, so that is a genetic content of the whole organism is called genome. Okay, so they wanted to calculate how many genes are there in the human body. Now, very important thing is, how will they do that? How will they remove DNA? You have already learned biotechnology chapter, so you know about genetic engineering, isn't it? So by genetic engineering, technology has improved. By genetic engineering, they will remove the genes. Okay, by quick or fast methods, and they will sequence the DNA. Sequence the DNA means remove the DNA from human body and arrange them in a long thread-like form, and they will know how many nitrogen bases are there. Okay, so this was the introduction part about Human Genome Project. Now we will see what are the problems of Human Genome Project, what they require for Human Genome Project. Human Genome Project started in 1990. It is very ambitious project. Ambitious project started in 1990 and finished in started in 1990 and project finished in 2003. Started in 1990, finished in 2003. So it took 13 years. It took 13 years project. I mean, it took 13 years to count how many genes are there in entire body, especially how many genes are there in one cell. For that they took 13 years. So, and don't think that only one country can afford this, because lot of money is required for sequencing DNA. Okay, because lot of technology is required, so many people are required, it's a tedious process. So it is called a mega project. Human Genome Project is a big project, so it is called mega project. How it is mega project and why it is mega project, I will tell you now. If suppose you want to know how many genes are there or how many base pairs are there in human DNA, approximately 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs are there, and to remove one base pair from human body, suppose I want to remove only A and T from human body, what is the expenditure? I mean, how much money I have to spend? They have spent $3 for one base pair. To sequence means to remove and to know how many, I mean only one base pair, for only one base pair like A and T. Just to remove that A and T for one base pair, they have spent $3. So how many are there? 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs are there. Approximately the project cost would be $9 billion. Okay, it should be $9 billion. $9 billion they have to spend for completing Human Genome Project. And how much information it will have? Like, if they have to store the information of 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs, okay, in the books or in computers, let us take in the books, suppose if they have to store how many nitrogen bases are there. You think, suppose 1000 letters or 1000 base pairs in one page of the book, and 1000 pages in one book. Suppose you think one page of the book has 1000 letters. Okay, one page of the book can contain 1000 letters, and one book has 1000 pages. Okay, then if they have to store the information, 3,300 books are required. Such books are required to store DNA sequence of one cell. Then you imagine how much data has to be stored. What I am saying, suppose one book where you have to store the DNA sequence, how many nitrogen bases are there that you have to type somewhere or store somewhere for future use. Where suppose you are typing in a book or storing in a book, then one book contains 1000 pages and every page of that book contains 1000 letters, then 3,300 such books are required to store DNA sequence information of just one cell. Just one cell. We have millions of cells. Then you can imagine how much data they have to store, no? So you can imagine what they are facing, the problem. Okay, so enormous amount of data expected to be generated, and also requires high speed computational devices. Ordinary computers are not enough. High speed computational devices are required, and lot of experts, lot of people are required. No, not only that. So high speed computational devices are required to store this much information, and not only storing the information, after storing the information, they have to retrieve information also. Retrieval of information. Retrieval means, whenever you require it, you can remove it. Like in Google. In Google, some information is stored. If you just type what information you want, it will give you. Suppose Google doesn't contain that information, it will not give you. So high speed computational devices are required to store the information, store the data. Data of what? How many nitrogen bases are there and what kind of nitrogen bases are there. Then retrieval information. Ordinary computer cannot retrieve because lot of information is stored. Okay, so simple computers cannot do. High speed computers are required to receive or remove that information from the computer. No, not only that, it has to analyze also. So it has to analyze the data also. Analyzing means, understanding the data. So computer should understand the data, what kind of data it is. Okay, so it has to analyze the data. All these problems were there. So, and lot of people are required, lot of money is invested. See, approximately $9 billion are estimated, but project cost will be more than this. This is just an estimated data. $9 billion, and to sequence one base pair, just A and T, $3 are spent. So lot of money is invested in this, and so many people are required, and they should know what they are doing. What is this called? Lot of information of DNA is removed from the body, human body, stored in high speed computers, that is called storing the data, then retrieving the information. Whenever you require that data, you can remove and read it, and lot of very high speed computational devices are required to understand the data, that is analyze the data. So what is this? This gave birth to new branch in biology, where in that branch of biology they will deal with storing the DNA sequence in high speed computers, then retrieving the information, analyzing the data, modifying the data, all that they do. That special branch of biology which deals with storing the biological data in the computers is called, and analyzing it, it is called bioinformatics. Special branch, no? MSc in bioinformatics is there. in some universities. This is called a software job in biology, because here they are not touching any chemicals or any plants or any animals. Here just they sit in front of the computers and they store the DNA sequence information of different animals, different organisms, and they will store the data, they will retrieve the data, they will modify the data, they will analyze the data, so that that branch, special branch of biology where computers are applied and data is stored and analyzed, that is called bioinformatics. See, name only says. Informatics means, information science, IT, that is computers. Bio means biology applied in, computers applied in biology, that is bioinformatics. What exactly they do? They store the DNA content, they store the DNA information or data in the computers, and they will retrieve it, they will analyze it. That is called bioinformatics. Okay, so now what are the goals of HGP? Why they want to do Human Genome Project? Why they want to count how many genes are there in human body? What will they get? What is their aim? Or what are the goals of this project? Goals of Human Genome Project we are going to learn now. That's why I said this is very interesting project. Why this project is called mega project? Because lot of money is invested and one single country cannot contribute that money, and only one single country cannot finish. 5-6 countries were involved in this. Scientists from 5-6 different countries are involved in making this project successful, and it took 13 years to complete, and lot of money, approximately $9 billion are invested. Okay, lot of experts are required, so that is why it is called mega project. So now we will see goals of HGP, that is goals of Human Genome Project. Number 1, their aim was to find at least or to identify approximately, their aim was to identify at least 20 to 25,000 genes in the human body. At least identify approximately 20,000 to 25,000 genes in the human body. Okay, this was first aim. So they wanted to identify at least approximately 20,000 to 25,000 genes in human DNA. Human DNA contains how many genes? Okay, that they don't know. Out of that so many millions, they just wanted to find at least 20,000 to 25,000 genes, not base pairs, genes. Okay, one gene may contain 1000 base pairs also, it may contain 5000 base pairs also. So they wanted to identify 20,000 to 25,000 genes in human DNA. Then their aim was to, second goal was to determine DNA sequences, that is 3 billion DNA sequences or base pairs which make up human DNA. Okay, they wanted to sequence or remove 3 billion base pairs. Okay, 3 billion base pairs which make up human DNA. Make up human DNA means they wanted to sequence and remove 3 billion base pairs. 3 billion, that's why I had written 3 into 10 raised to 9 base pairs. They wanted to remove 3 billion base pairs which forms human DNA. Human DNA is produced because of these combination of these 3 billion base pairs. They wanted to sequence it. Okay, not only sequence means not only removing these base pairs, 3 billion base pairs, they wanted to store that information in the form of database. Store this information in database. Means in the computers they wanted to store this 3 billion base pairs which are present in the human DNA. Suppose you take my example. Okay, in my body 3 billion ATGC, that is base pairs are there. What kind of base pairs are there in my body that they want to store? They want to store in the computer, that is in the database. Then next what they will do? Simply not storing the database. They wanted to analyze this data. Okay, analyze the data means understanding the data. Like you and me have 99.9% same genes. We have 0.1% different genes or different nitrogen bases. Which nitrogen bases? That we have to compare. For that my DNA sequence and your DNA sequence should be removed and compared. Then that system or computer will tell you which nitrogen base that is 99.9% same and which is different 0.1%. That is called analysis or analysis. So analyzing the stored data, that is what we call data analysis. Information analysis, it's called data analysis. And not only storing the information and analyzing, applying this knowledge to industries. They wanted to apply this knowledge to different fields. They wanted to apply this to different fields, okay, or different sectors like industries. Meaning is, suppose if you know which part of DNA is responsible for producing which type of protein, like you know product of gene is protein. If you know one gene in bacteria produces one type of protein, then you can change that gene and produce different protein, no? So they wanted to apply this knowledge to different fields like agriculture, medicine. They want to find medicine for many diseases. For that, what you should know? You should have information about all the genes and their functions. Then only you will come to know. Like gene therapy in biotechnology chapter we learnt. A girl was not producing one enzyme, that is ADA, adenosine deaminase, that is produced by one gene. How they came to know that gene only produces that enzyme? That is because they studied entire genes, entire DNA of humans. Then only you will get that knowledge. So which gene to change so that you get different product. Okay, like removing genes of E. coli bacteria and inserting human insulin gene there and producing human insulin in bacteria. How they come to know all this? If they know DNA sequence of bacteria and human beings, then only they can do that. So they wanted to apply this knowledge to different fields such as industries. Okay, so that is what they are saying, transferring this knowledge to different sectors like industries and getting the benefit and product of it. Okay, next they wanted to address ethical, legal and social issues which may arise from the project. Their last goal was to address ethical, legal and social issues, in short we call LC. LC means ethical, E means ethical, L legal, social, I means issues. Because of this project, some problems will happen because some people question this project. What kind of question? Ethical means whether doing this is correct or wrong, because we are going against nature. God has created us Then we want to know how he created like people like us, what difference we make from other organisms. For that we are finding what kind of genes we have. So ethical issue means whether doing this is right or wrong. Legal issue means as per rules, you are not supposed to sequence or touch the humans without permission. Human trial is not allowed, like vaccines or any medicines, you cannot test on human beings. You know this, you have learnt already. What is that? Transgenic animals like white mice. Some animals are there that are used to test vaccine, poison, chemicals and all. No? So other than those animals, they are given permission to test. But human trial is not allowed. No, vaccine you cannot test directly on humans. First they have to test it on rat, that is white mice. Then they will test it on chimpanzees. They will test it on dogs. Then if it is successful, okay, then they will test it on, that is clinical trials. They will test it on some human beings. If they don't have any side effects, they are okay, then Indian Medical Council will give permission to release that vaccine. Okay, so that is why I said legal issue means how can you remove DNA from the human body without taking permission. That is legal. Okay, legal problems. Social problems means, what is a social problem? Like you want to create some new organism with the knowledge of DNA. By changing the DNA, you will alter one organism and produce different product. Okay, instead of producing one protein, by changing gene you will produce different protein. Then it may create havoc in the society. Okay, some social issues also arise. So all this, addressing all this is possible because of Human Genome Project, because they are saying simply they don't want to know how many genes are there in human body. They wanted to apply this knowledge to find medicine for many diseases, and in future they wanted to prevent many diseases, so that you should not get cancer only, you should not get AIDS only, you should not get any other diseases. So they wanted to prevent the disease with that knowledge. Like if you know which gene causes, okay, which protein, then they can change the gene and produce different protein. So that they can produce different kinds of vaccines, they can prevent many diseases, they can find medicine for many diseases. That is what their aim. So that they wanted to address ethical, legal, social issues which can arise from the project. It can arise, which arises from this project. Okay, that is their aim. First one is to identify at least 20,000 to 25,000 genes in human DNA, and they want to sequence, remove 3 billion base pairs which forms human DNA. Then they wanted to store that information in database. Then they wanted to analyze that and apply that knowledge to different sectors like industries. Means they wanted to produce a product from that knowledge. Then to address ethical, legal and social issues which arises from this project. Okay, that is goals of HGP. The main goal is what you can see there, identifying how many genes are there in human body and how many base pairs are there, 3 billion base pairs. Which are those 3 billion base pairs? How it is arranged? Okay, so store the information in database, then analyzing that data in the computers, then applying it to different sectors and addressing LC, that is ethical, legal and social issues which arise from the project. Okay, so keep watching my classes. We will continue this Human Genome Project in next class. Okay, thank you.